Hello YouTubes, it's my first mail call Monday of 2024 and this one is pretty special. I know it's special because it's come from my friend Greg down in Kentucky. He only sends the good stuff. So as usual with these unboxings, I have not opened it yet. I like you guys to share my excitement of what's inside. And also the surprise, because I really don't know what. It's a fair bit of weight to this package though. Try not to go too deep with the blade, don't want to be cutting things. I did that mistake once and cut a nice line all along a brand new passenger coach. I can see Bachmann, I can see Bachmann again and something in the middle. Let me move this box to the side, I'll take them out one at a time. There's also little bags actually. Let's take the little bags out. Oh, look, decoders, 1, 2, 3 decoders, 8-pin, and a blanking plug. Wow, what is that one? Whoa, DCC decoders. Well, that's fantastic. I'm not sure, I think they are the Bachmann ones, the basic function, motor, movement and lights. And that could be a DH126, I'm not sure. Fantastic. Right, I'll move this aside. Oh wait, there's more bags. Oh, let's move this out first. I'm not going to look, I'm not going to look. Oh my god, more decoders. 8, 9-pin DCC ready board. Ah right, so they're the ready boards. A bit like those ones I got from China, but they look a little bit better than the ones I got from China. So I can basically wire up any of my locos to be ready for a DCC decoder when I can afford to buy some more. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, they're very specific. I'll show you one of these actually, because it looks like these ones are possibly for Athearns or something similar, because they've got the grounding tab at the bottom or the top, so that could clip over the top of the motor. I need to look into that and see exactly what it does. And I don't know what this little extra chip is for. Okay, I need to do a bit of investigation into that. So we have 3 of them. We have the little blanking plugs. I have got 2 of them. That's so that you can basically plug that into a DCC ready loco to make it run just in DC. They're really handy. And as I say, that looks like 3 DCC decoders. Amazing. Oh wait, there's more little bags. Oh, he's really sent me a lot of goodies this time. I mean, he always sends me lots of goodies, but this is really handy stuff. So that's a bag of harnesses, wiring harnesses. I can see another little plug, 8-pin plug in there. This is very handy stuff. This is the sort of stuff that you need it all the time, but you can never find it unless you go onto AliExpress. Right, we have a bag of, that looks like passenger coach trucks or bogies. And other little things, like a little gear bogie. That looks like a small Athearn style. Really clean, the wheels are spotless. Oh, Greg, you take such good care of your stuff. You're an inspiration to all of us. Look at the wheels in that. They're brand new. Absolutely gorgeous. More little gears. So basically you could attach this to, you could make your own. Maybe that's what he's wanting me to do. He wants me to make my own locomotive. Because, if I can get this up. So basically that section there would attach to a motor and then spin and turn your wheels. So that's basically a full set for an all-wheel drive loco. Lovely. But they are quite small. Might be from like a GP9 or a GP35 or something. Ooh, that's handy. So that is obviously, I would say, a passenger car truck with a European style coupler. Very handy. I'm sure, I can't remember which one it was I needed it for, but I definitely need some of them. There's one with a Bachmann easy easy coupler thing, like a knuckle coupler. Oh my goodness, how does he know? He obviously watches my videos very closely to see what I need. There's another European style one. And another one with that looks like a KD coupler in perfect condition with metal wheels. Wow, Glenn, Greg, sorry, you really know your stuff. Amazing, amazing, thank you very much. I'm annoyed that I've forgotten what I needed these for, but I'm sure I needed the European style ones. Amazing, thank you. Right, let's moving on to the chunky stuff. Let's see what's in this bubble wrap. It's quite heavy actually. I thought it was maybe a passenger coach, because you did send me an absolute pile of really nice passenger coaches before. Okay, we have, it looks like, yeah, it's an Athearn chassis with a decoder attached, another 8-pin decoder. It's quite small, so again, GP35 maybe, around that sort of size. So Greg does all his own decoder installs. So he has removed the sort of bar that comes up and round on the Athearn style trucks and connected the wires directly down to each side, which makes a lot of sense. It saves a lot of space as well. Superb. Again, I can't remember if this was specifically intended for one of my locos, possibly one of that Rio Grande F7 that I've got. The shell might fit right over that. That would be superb. Absolutely brilliant. And it's got nice little Bachmann easy, what are they called? You know the ones I mean. They look like KDs, but they're not KDs. But they work just as well. That one's a bit strange. It doesn't have the spring on the knuckle bit. Okay. Lovely. Let me wrap this one up again. Okay, let's see what's in the Bachmann boxes. Oh, look at that. That is really nice. So that is it's a big box car. Let's see, it's a 50-foot box car. HO 50-foot outside braced box car with end of train device. End of train device? What does that mean? This is real nice. I've got a feeling they bought this one for me because it looks brand new. I don't think it's ever been out as packaging. Oh, yeah, it's got a little bag of, what are they? Where do they go? Optional tack boards for, oh, I don't want to open the bag at the moment. Let's see if we can get this out carefully. I always got to be so careful removing these things. There we go. Wow, that is gorgeous. Nationwide box car pull. Does that door open? Yes, it does. The one at the back presumably opens also. Oh, that's really nice. Now, I'm sure some of you will be like, oh, that needs to be weathered. Well, it depends what you're wanting to do in your layout. At the moment, I kind of like everything looking nice and new. That's lovely. Thank you, Greg. That bit of styrene just doesn't want to leave. Go away. Isn't that nice? Again, with its little KDs. Oh, look, what's this? Oh, look. I know what that, oh, look, there's a chip. So I think that lights up. I wonder if it flashes. And I wonder if it has to be DC or DCC. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. A little flashing light. Might just be a constant red. I'll try it in DC first. because I don't want to blow it if it's DCC. Absolutely fantastic. I can sit there gently for now, and we'll move to our final box, the heavy one. Oh my goodness. Look at that. This, as you can see, is an HOF7 diesel locomotive, Denver and Rio Grande. And as you know, I do love my Denver and Rio Grande. And this will add to my fleet. Oh my goodness, isn't this lovely? Let's see if we can open it without dropping it. Open it by doing that. Lift you out carefully. Okay, this is really heavy, absolutely gorgeous. So I've got a few Bachmanns, and the heavy ones I know are really good pullers. I'm not going to take it apart to see what's inside, but I can tell it's an all-wheel drive. Don't know if it's DC or DCC. Wow, it's got some really nice detail on it. Do you see that little tiny emblem down there? Some red paint on there's a little wheel there. Knuckle couplers. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, look, separately applied handrails. See, and now I'm starting to notice things, and I know not to hold it near the roof there because the horns always like to snap off. Oh, so good. Amazing. I also have a letter, which you don't get to see, just for me. It's just information about the items that have been sent. So thank you very much, Greg. This is fabulous. I don't know what's my favourite, the Loco or the boxcar. They're both amazing. Obviously, I've now got a thing about yellow locos and yellow rolling stock, so I think my layout's going to be predominantly yellow. Oh, I just noticed it's got wipers as well. Fantastic. Okay, so obviously, I need to make sure this is either DC or DCC, and then get it in the track, get my new boxcar on the track, and have a bit of fun. So after reading the accompanying letter, I've established that this is actually an Athearn chassis for an F7 like this one that I've already got, which has got the old style motor, which it runs okay, but it kind of goes a bit fast downhill. So the idea being that I can take the shell off of the old Athearn chassis and motor, put it on this, and then we can run back to back with the new one. So Greg's even sent me instructions on how to do that in the CV settings. But first, let's make sure this little guy runs okay. So it will probably be set to Loco 3. Let's find out. Speed step. Let's go speed step 128, because that's what I like. Give it some power, see what happens. It's humming. It's also going backwards. I need to change the speed step in that. No, he wasn't going backwards. Come on. I need to change some settings in this. Let me have a wee look at this. Let's just change the speed step back to 28. Ah, there he goes. Okay, maybe needs a wee bit of a service. He's still running fine, but he should have moved off with the... Oh, I need to change the acceleration as well. Fantastic. Change the direction automatically. Excellent. Right, stop, 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 stop. Wonderful. So what I'll do right now is I will change his address to, because he's going to be going under there. Actually, does he even have a number? Oh, I don't think he's got a number in this one. Tell you what, the other one, the new one, which also doesn't have a number. Let's see, what's up there? Nope, no number. I wonder if the number board lights up. Let's find out. Let's throw this one on the track. Right, we're still set to Loco 3. He should go. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely. I'm not sure what to number these ones. And back. Oh, I forgot to switch the lights on. Let's see what the lights look like. Lights, please. Nice. So that's more of a traditional warm white. So nice. So that'll be a one Bachmann and one Athearn. At least I think it's an Athearn. Oh no, sorry. One Bachmann, which is going to be this one, and that one is obviously going to be the Athearn with the decoder. Oh goodness, I'm all over the place. While my new Loco is running in, I will whip off the body from this chassis, install it onto my new chassis with the decoder. I'll also need to swap over the LED from this, because it's currently wired up to that motor, or that mechanism. I need to wire it up to the front 2 pins there. So let's do that just now. Now I did check this one briefly to make sure the light was going to work. And when I touched the LED to those 2 connections, either way round, it wasn't working. It was working at the back in reverse, but in forward, that wasn't working. So we either have a problem with this PCB or there's a problem with the decoder. But that's a job for another day. I just want this up and running. So what I think I will do is just give this a very quick lube job. I'm not going to take the whole thing apart, but I do want to remove this cover so that I can get a squidge of oil in there. Make sure you put your finger over the top, because these things like to run away. It's a little bit dry in there. I'm not going to drop it all the way down, because then the wires will stretch and I don't want to be breaking any wires. Let's just make sure that the worm gear is spinning freely in those little bearings. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay, let's get a bit of oil in there and on the worm gear, put it back together. At some point I will take this right down and make sure I don't have any cracked gears on the axles. No point doing that just now. I have ordered new axles with little gears, but they're not here yet, so there's no point in taking it apart for now. Let's just get this back in. A little bit of oil on those bearings. Okay, clip back on. Let's work our way along. I want a little bit of oil There's a shaft that goes through there. I don't really want it in the commutator, but it's very close. A little bit in there, a little bit in there. Same on the other side, there's a little bearing in there. Just to dribble. And then get the rear truck done. Clip that off. Make sure that's free on the axle, on the bearings, which it is. Next, well, let's just take that out for now. Get better access to the gears. Okay. Worm gear back in. Already put oil there, didn't I? Right, clip back on. And I think we are done with the lubing for now. So, shell. I've already cut these wires for the front LED since I'm not using it at the moment, but I left plenty of wire so that I can wire it up when everything's working, possibly with a new board or new decoder. But that should do for now. Let's get it together. Actually, there's one more bit of lubing I want to do, and those little brass bearings down there, just a wee drip in there as well. It's like half a drip, it's not even a full drip. Okay, that should help. It seems to be sticking up quite high, but I think we've got plenty of room in the shell. Okay. So I've got 6 of these little ladders. One of them's already cracked, so I need to be careful I don't snap that off. Oh, I tell you what, no. We do need couplers on this, but I think you put the couplers on after, because this one pokes through that hole there. Although, I'm not sure how much access I'm going to have when it's installed. Let's deal with that later. I just want this thing together and running for now. Oh, I've just got to be so careful with all these ladders. That one at the back's obviously been... You know what, it would help if I put it in the right way round. There's a curved section there for the nose. It's still just as difficult to get on. Ladder. Ladders. Clip you over there. Clip you over there. Mission accomplished. We're done. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can still get the couplers. I've got decoders on the brain. That's not rotating as much as it should. Interesting. It looks like I might have to change these trucks because that brake cylinder thing is hitting off the ladder. Yeah, the other one doesn't have it. Tell you what I could do, I could probably just remove that for now. They're usually just pushed into little slots like that. One on the other side. Because I don't want to just break off my ladder. Like so. Now it rotates. Oh, that one's the same. Much better. Okay, let's see how it runs with all that lubing. Right, let's see if all my lubing helped with the slow acceleration thing. So we are number 2. I'll take it up to 14. I've set this to speed step 28. it was just taking forever with speed step 126. So let's see how it does. Right, we're up at 13, speed 13. Oh, it's taking a while to speed up. I have a feeling we might need to replace the motor in this. Possibly even a gear or two. Hear a little bit of grinding there. It looks awesome though, and this is the one that I got off eBay with the old style motor. So now it's got the newer motor, but I still think the motor needs replaced. So with the old style motor, it would pick up speed here and race me down the bottom of the hill. Yeah, it's a lot more restrained with this motor. It's not like a runaway train. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing a bit of grinding from a gear. And that grinding sound just, it resonates throughout the entire shell. So let's compare it to the brand new one. Well, it's brand new to me. I don't know how old it is. Looks pretty new though. Right, let's get it in the track and compare. So this one is set to loco number 1. So let's see. Loco 1. Enter, and get him up to speed 13 as well, just to compare, although speed step 28 as well. Okay. So much quieter. So he's going a lot slower at speed 13 and a lot quieter. But it is a completely different loco. This is a Bachmann, the other one's an Athearn. So I'm going to have to speed him up a fair bit, otherwise my Athearn's going to ram him. Okay, let's see how that speed compares. It's going to be quite tricky for me to run these back to back because they're obviously geared quite differently. I do think this one could be nice and quiet as well with the right gears. Oh, I just noticed he needs a bit of silver paint along there to match the other one. That'll be a nice little project. So there we go. We have my new loco and my reshelled loco. Slightly different colours, but that's okay. That's fairly realistic. Excellent. Only thing left to do then is to hook them up to some coaches. I'll probably just hook the coaches up to the new loco for now, and maybe hook up some freight and my new boxcar to the other one and see how that little red flashing light works. Massive thank you to Greg again. You're so generous. It's just, it blows my mind. It's just amazing. Completely changed the hobby for me. And everyone else for watching, thank you very much. I'll see you very soon. But today's Monday, so I'll probably do a tune-up Tuesday tomorrow. No idea on what yet. Take care everyone. Bye for now.